Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Star Wars The Black Series review, and today we have with us from Star Wars Rebels, Ezra Bridger, and he ain't yet my favorite character, even if he's like the main character, or yeah, I think he is, yeah, of the series. I mean, yeah, he's like the super talented force wielder, yeah, and teenage relief of the series. I don't know. Yeah, there he is. He just is not my favorite character, at least not yet. I prefer almost everybody else of the crew, but I also like the character. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's just like I incline for a bit more mature characters, and he might get there in time. And yeah, there he is in his like season 1 and 2 costume, and with his first lightsaber pistol thing. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched this thing, you know. And let's read his little bio. Ezra Bridger, with his introduction to the crew of the Ghost, a small band of rebels fighting back against the Empire. Ezra comes to believe that he can help change the galaxy for the better. And there we have like the artwork, which is of course quite different from the, well, there's tape there. It's quite different from the actual animation, but it's, yeah, you can relate to that. So I mean, this artwork is a bit closer to the more realistic look of himself, and more specifically his face here. I mean, Ezra, people I know with that name, the first people I knew in real life with this name, they are from Turkish origin. So I'm not sure if the name is originally from Turkey, but I mean, he kind of has also this Middle Eastern look to him. Just, I'm assuming, you know, I don't know. And well, and he comes in Lothal. It's like quite the desert planet, you know. Anyway, they kind of went that direction, which is okay. I mean, oh, I just realized there's this. I just forgot the name of these like whale, giant squid creatures, because I just watched that episode 2 days ago or something. I forgot the name of these guys. I just forgot it, and we won't hang there. It was a weird name that had nothing to do with whale or squid. But anyway, if I remember right. I might be wrong. So there we have him out of his other box, still on the tray. Let's just take the stuff out, because, okay, that wanted to break free, you know. And let's get rid of all of this. Later. And here's the helmet again. So let's bring the camera a bit lower. And that's all he comes with, if I'm right, if I didn't forget anything on the traits. This like Empire Academy trainee cadet, yeah, that's the name. Empire cadet helmet. Just, if you haven't watched the series, watch it, and you'll know the reason and everything. But I think if you're watching this, most surely you have watched the series, and I'm the one who is just quite new to it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Hey, a very good range. And yeah, I mean, first there's this helmet. It was actually one of the reasons that pushed me getting the figure even before starting watching the series, because I thought, hey, that helmet is it's cool. It's a different design, you know, and it's still like stormtrooper. It shouts Galactic Empire trooper thing, and yeah, I just like the helmet, and I was like, the figure ain't that bad, but I mean, now that I'm watching the series, I want to have the whole cast. I think the Chopper figure looks quite cool, even if I'm gonna have to pay almost 30 for it. I haven't found it, him or it, Chopper, for a lower price than like 28 or something euros. But he looks really cool with the little arms and stuff. But we're reviewing Ezra here, so he's totally stiff. Well, the knee is okay, but the lower part of it, yeah, I think I'll have to hit him, and we'll continue in a moment, because I can realize it's all like concrete. On just the arms here are able to move, and the rest is like it needs hitting. It, I can't even open the, it's all like stuck in place. So see you in a moment. So there we have Ezra again, now all heated and posed, and I hope he doesn't cool down and get stuck again while doing the review, at least. Anyway, well, I like this look. Yeah, I mean, I like the figure. Again, it's just the thing where sometimes the character annoys me. I like the character, but sometimes he's a bit annoying. Like you feel like you're watching a Disney's Aladdin or something like. Well, I haven't watched Disney's Aladdin in 20 years or something like that. Anyway, you know what I mean. He can get a bit annoying, like an annoying teenager. And here we have the head can do all of that motion. He has quite the tilt, so you have a lot of expression. He can go all that much to the front, all that much to, well, not that much because of the hair, but it's good. Well, it could be better, of course, but it's there, kind of. This guy's face reminds me, I mean, his face is exactly, it's very similar to the face of a friend I had in primary school back in Mexico. He looks really like my friend, which Arturo. Anyway, really, he could be himself. And let's remove his, well, no, let's leave it there. The head is, has all this motion, as I told you. The arms can go a bit over 90 degrees. They can, of course, go all the way around. He has a very good, it's a single joint, but it's better than many figures with double joints that, because of muscles or whatever in the mold, don't get, like, this is like 125 degrees of bend or something like that, or 135, whatever, like twice, 50% more than 90. Anyway, then we have the wrists. They can, of course, go around. This one is inward and outward motion, like a horizontal, or whatever it's called, a hinge. This other arm, the same with the shoulder, a very good, the elbow, a very good elbow bend there. This one is vertical, which is good to have at least one vertical, but it's a bit stiff. I still have to, well, it's there, it moves vertically. I don't know if it's limited because of the sleeve, because the mold, actually, I think that is the actual problem, not that it's there. Partly the sleeve, and partly it still needs to loosen up a bit. Yeah, and he has a trigger finger, although his lightsaber pistol doesn't have a, well, it has the little button there in the mold, so, well, it's good, because this is a lightsaber and a little blaster there. You can remove the blade, but I'm not gonna do it. Or should I do it? Don't remember. If you heat it, better heat it before and then, or whatever. I mean, I don't need to remove it, but you know you can pop it out. And I'm lucky enough to have this is very straight. Well, yeah, normal. I mean, many times we get a bent lightsaber, and that's nasty because getting them into shape sometimes led me to mess the whole blade, you know. Anyway, you have this thing here. As you can see, it has a little hole there, which you can put into this kind of holster. Well, this hanging thing there. So you can hang your lightsaber, your light blaster thing. Of course, without the blade would make more sense, but I don't feel like I will ever do that because I'll always have him wielding his saber, maybe. And well, we have the diaphragm joint. He can go all that much to the back, all that much to the front, which is not that much, but it's at least better than Sabine. That much to the side. It's okay, you know. It could be better, but it's better than many others. It's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's a decent one. Now the legs. He has this very weird decision. They made this decision, like this is more typical of the vintage collection figures, to have this as you can see, because very visible in this figure, the T joint of the, you know, the skeleton, the actual pegs, the joints, they come in a 45-degree out of the hip or whatever, you know. They don't go all the way down and in a straight T form. They go like a Y form. It's like a Y skeleton thing. I don't know the name of that piece, you know, but I don't know why. But it's a Y form, which, yeah, of course, lends to the figure to open the leg like sideways, you know, yeah, weird choice there. And actually is one thing that has always annoyed me in the engineering of the vintage collection. I don't know if it's necessary to do it like that. Why don't they just do like a T-joint and the legs can move normally without having to always turn everything around? And that's something I love the vintage collection, but I don't like that specific part of the articulation, because that makes the posing and all of that much more tedious than I would like it to be. Anyway, I don't know for what is the actual reason, if it's necessary for structure, for durability or whatever. Maybe you're an expert and can let me know. You can put it down in the comments. Anyway, that happens with vintage collection figures and with this one, and I don't know if with other ones I don't have yet. I mean, from the Black Series, 6-inch scale. Anyway, he has below this whole holster belt thing is floating there, and it's good. It falls exactly in front of the I forgot the word, the tie cut here, which of course can go all the way around in both legs, and now it's loose because I heated it. You have a double jointed knee, which can go, yeah, I mean, if I pushed, you can do the pin, but I don't need to do that. You can go watch other reviewers for that special moment. I mean, he has a very good bend there, almost almost totally vertical, you know. And then we have the are both sides the same? Let's check that. Yeah. And of course the feet, they can go that much to the back and that much, which is not much, almost nothing to the front. Really, almost just or nothing at all, kind of nothing, because of reasons, I don't know why. It's just limited to the front. Yeah, whatever, the sculpt, I don't know, decisions. There you have Ezra Bridger, and yeah, now I'm liking the figure more. I mean, it has quite, apart from this, I didn't do the splits. He can only do that much. also because of this, well, the whole weird decisions in the hips. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I would like that to be better, but it's still, I mean, the figure looks good and can do a lot of other stuff quite good just there. Actually, look, it's hard for him to come into a sitting position. I mean, if there would be, or if someone makes a 6-inch scale Ghost and Phantom and whatever thing this guy could sit on top of, you know, that would be a problem, because this guy cannot properly sit, or at least I haven't yet discovered the way to do that. Maybe I still have to loosen it up a bit, but I think it is limited. So we give him his lightsaber back. We leave the helmet out for this little. We get him to stand there. Okay, that didn't work. And we bring some of the crew. We bring first Hera, which is like the leader of the crew, and she's like his mother, older sister, whatever figure. Yeah, actually one of my favorite characters of the series. We have Sabine, which I also quite like. Maybe first of all because she just is wearing a Mandalorian armor and stuff, you know, and I'll just like am biased to like Mandalorians. And so Katano, we just, I don't know if, oh, spoiler alert, I don't know if I'll see her further in the series, or this is the place when we just see her again in the Mandalorian series, you know, season 2, episode 7 or 6, I don't know what it was. I think it was 6, I don't remember. Anyway, that's as far as I've got until now with my my rebels crew. I still need Chopper, Kanan, and Seb. Is that right? Only them, yeah. And yeah, now that I would love to have an season 3 and 4 or what. I mean, you know, the later costume for Sabine. Maybe have a grown-up Ezra kind of thing. Hera is quite fine. I mean, she also changes, her costume changes also some, but it's not that. I mean, for Sabine, it would be really cool to have a 1 or 2 more of her versions. Ahsoka is just like this, and Kanan also changes and gets his like. Yeah, I mean, well, just watch the series if you haven't. I think Seb stays the same throughout the series. I haven't finished it yet, but until now he's still looking pretty much the same. I think it's more just like Ezra, Sabine, Hera. Anyway, I hope you like this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you like this content and want to watch more as I upload it. And comments and all of that, always with respect to everybody. And yeah, see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.